20 goals in 8 games played. 2.5 per game, which is what you'd expect from a Dave Cameron coach team.
When you talk about the backup tonight, Colin McKenzie, second overall with a 1.96 goals against average, 938 save percentage. It wasn't before my time. I was trying to got myself as younger than I am. Puck into the zone. Henry Muse back now. Muse should be a high pick in the upcoming NHL draft. Greentree himself an A-ranked prospect this week. Keeps it in. Muse A-ranked as well. Where's number 11 on the blue line? Giving Greentree back into the corner. Anchor to the point and cross ice to Dionisio. His shot blocked away by Donoso. Swung around here to the near side. Chases it down. Will come out to center. Cooper Foster will lift it in. Pittsburgh Penguins draft pick gets on it first. The Spitfires just knife it out to center. Brady back now. Caught up in his skates. The Spitfires take it away. Millette trying to catch up to it. Mayich gets a piece of it. Jerwa gets it out to center. So Spitfires weekend shapes up like this on the road to Sarnia tomorrow. They've already lost twice to Sarnia this year. Once at home, once on the road on opening night. And then they'll welcome in the 2-win Niagara Ice Dogs on Saturday. It's a shot in from the point.
And the Windsor early lead is short-lived.
Playing the defensive zone and unable to exit. Certainly finds the Spitfires on that one. Millette gets it onto the wing. Woodall shot. Donoso shoulders it down. Here's Morelli. In behind his own net's going to move it here to Muse. Muse has got a man streaking up the middle. That was Gardner. Just broken up. Now 2 back for the Spitfires. Here's Pierre. Pierre to the net. Drags curls. Stopped by Donoso. Not Jack Brad. Dallas Stars pick in the 3rd round. And the 67s have got 2 unanswered. And they're up 2-1. Just 4 shots on goal, and they scored on 2 of them. Not a whole lot you can expect to Stanzo. That was Gardner point blank there at the slot. And now Lawrence has a good rip at it. Up off the glove. Morelli holds it in. Ronan back in behind the net. Got the opening goal. Pierre in the corner. Here's Millette, cross ice feet, passes behind Greentree. Muse now back up in his own.
Hotel in Flint. The Greyhounds must be in Flint tomorrow. I don't know the schedule that well.
In Saginaw tomorrow night.
In Saginaw tomorrow night.
Yeah.
It must be in Flint on Saturday.
Or maybe he just really likes Flint. That could be it.
Well, maybe he'll let us know. I know he's watching. It's always good to catch up with Jerry when the Sioux comes to town. One of the best radio broadcasters in the league.
He's a penalty.
Older or younger?
I believe he's younger. I believe he's younger. I'll have to double check that.
Woodall carried it over the line. Gets it down to the goal line. We'll send it back. Cristoforo now. Off a stick, and that goes. Spitfires are going to have to work for all their offensive chances this evening.
Nice hit there by Greentree. Take that puck away. Millette tried to just feed one in there. Oliver Pierre was off the corner of the net. Couldn't connect. And now taken away by Pierre. No apprehension there by the 67s, and they'll score. Spitfire.
And this is quickly heads up. That's going to go Windsor Spitfires club in the first period alone.
Well, they've traded goals here in the last 9 minutes, 4 of them. Back and forth. Lead has never been more than 1. We'll get a break here. Will he get a shot off Greentree? They want a shot. He almost found the tomorrow reset. Disjointed start here to the second. The Spitfires move it ahead. Millette backhands it around. Morelli waiting for its Pierre. Morelli gets to it first. Chopped up the wall. It's going to come out to center. Other side, right along the wall. Haven't seen a whole lot of Kimi Korbler, the rookie out of Switzerland. There's another Swiss player there. That is Dionisio. We're going to see 2 of them in the Ontario Hockey League on the ice at the same time together, and here they are. Dionisio and Korbler comes along the wall. There's Korbler in the corner. With the score of the Ontario Hockey League. Dionisio right there on his back. Chopped up the wall. It's Greentree. Greentree out to center, misses Pierre. He's going to wait for it. Just chops it by his man, goes in on the forecheck, and the Spitfires will change.
We could call an offensive explosion in the first period for both these teams. The previous season high for goals.
Draw one back by the 67s. Back into a line. Ronan curl and drag around Dionizio. Had to Stonehouse busting to the net left side. Now Greentree gets outside the zone. Will loft one rink wide. Pierre leaves there for Dionizio. Ronnie will backhand it into the middle of the ice. Lawrence up on the wing. Stonehouse has to come back for it. He stays on side. Takes a hit from Greentree. Loses the stick. And now Millette in the middle of the ice. Pierre with some speed. Leaves for Greentree. Greentree looking short side. He missed well wide. And now Lawrence poked away, and that's going to come right back to Ronan. Gets it to Lawrence. Lawrence in over the line. Drops back for Ronan. Trying to give it back. Held in at the line by Muse. Spitfires close on him quickly. Here comes Pierre. It's going to be one-on-one. Pierre slows down, waits for some help. Leaves there. Chance for Millette. He'll curl back in behind the net. Everyone regroups. Cross ice feed, nobody home. It's Morelli on the backhand, and the 67s will get a chance to clear. Dionizio tangled up with Ronan, trying to dive to break it up. Gets back inside the line. Well, you talked about former OHLer and Windsor Lancer Kyle Hope. Well, we talked to Zach Cap.
Draw penalties, which he's already done here tonight on the play with Eichler. Often you can see him in around the opposition's goal now, trying to get under the skin of the opponent.
You seem familiar with that. You played with his dad growing up, Jeff, and that was very similar to the hockey that Jeff used to play. Always, if there was something going on in those junior B teams in Chatham, 9 times out of 10, he was in the middle of it.
Similar to, he had a good hard shot. Scored 49 goals in his final season in Junior B with the Chatham Maroons before going on to a nice 4-year career at Harvard.
There's Pinelli right side. Busting to the net's Corbler. Pinelli gets just tangled up enough. Penalty coming, another one to the Spitfires. And now Walton's going to kill off another power play.
Well, we'll see if they can turn this into a goal at the other end of the ice.
Ronan's going to give himself a chance, and he fires one in on goal from an angle, and Eichler gets that twig he lost right back. Shot comes in from the point, tipped up high, and it bounces to the side of the net. Abraham closes on his man, gets it ahead for Greentree. Greentree going to skate it out to center, get the line. No, he doesn't.
Oh, that was 12 hard years in the NHL, too. And he played a tough style. I remember coaching against him when he was in Peterborough as a 17-year-old, and not many players would go near him. He was mean. One time, made a few comments to our bench, and there was not a single player that was going to even do anything about it. A big man at 17. Played a punishing style, but could also put the puck in the back of the net. And what a welcome addition he was when he came to the Spitfires to aid them in their second consecutive Memorial Cup.
Back for Dionizio. He looks like he's going to be all right, but he has to come back outside the zone now. Kenny Corbler will force him back. Corbler's got his first OHL point in this one. Yules swings it around. The Spitfires can't hold it in. It's Stonehouse. Rolling puck. Can't do much with it at center. Rolls off his stick. It's Pierre. Quickly back on it. Greentree back it over the line. Greentree, that heavy shot. Wants to move it for Millette. Now back for Dionizio. Dionizio for Greentree. That puck was just rolling on him. He couldn't get it to settle down and get the shot off quickly. The Spitfires will force Stonehouse back. Get a change in here. Christopoulos in his first game of the season back in the lineup. He's got a goal in this one, and he's seconds left. Smythe on the wing. It's Pinelli. 3 points on the night. Spinelli poked away, comes out to Yules. Up along the wall. Spitfires will skate it free, and that's going to do it. I think it's Seneke from Oshawa. St. Peric from the Saginaw Spirit we saw on Saturday, and Henry Muse along with Sam Dickinson.
Yes, in London. 6, I believe. I think I counted.
Yeah, you're right. 6. Anthony Cristoforo comes in as a B ranked. A.J. Spellacy on that list as well, and so is Joseph Eichler.
Yes, yeah, 2C. So 4 the preliminary rankings here for the Spitfires.
You know, congratulations to Jack Nesbitt, too. He was named to that U17 team, and he will be joining Team White at the U17, which is always, it'll be November 26th. Greentree shot knocked down in front by Yules. Back from behind the net by Smythe. Here. Pokes at it. Comes loose on the far side. Yules plays it on the backhand up the wall. Hilton there. It's going to come back to Yules. That's going to go the length of the ice, and that's going to be an icing.
The last game they've played. They're going to need to do the same here. They look to get 2 wins in a row.
Benicio snaps it to Eichler down below the goal line. Here's Smythe. Smythe banks it by the forecheck of Pierre. Now they'll skate it out. It's Jack Dever. Dever lifted high. Eichler forced back in behind the net. Here's Dionisio. He'll move it to the line. Held in there by the...
He'll drop it. One cleanly by Gardner.
Comes along for Gavin Yules. Gets it to settle down the forehand and rims it down the ice. 5 minutes gone in the third period. No scoring so far. The Spitfires with their second power play. Got about 30 seconds left to work. Into the glove of Didra. Back in the lineup after missing a couple of games in Kitchener and Saginaw. Greentree. That's off the post from an angle. What a laser beam that was.
Oh, it definitely was. Liam Greentree has been kind of quiet in here tonight. He's the Spitfires' leading goal scorer, leading point getter, and he ripped one from the far edge of the circle off the far post, and here he comes up to us, and he gets many more chances from that area to shoot the puck. The odds are good that this game will be tied if the Spitfires can keep the 67s from scoring prior to that.
Up along the wall, Peter. That puck comes back in towards the goal. 8 minutes gone now in the third. Chopped out to center. Smythe will get it. Swing through the Western Conference this weekend for the Ottawa now Ice Dogs.
Bronson Ride left in the trade last year. Sobolev was an off-season trade to Niagara. O'Flaherty also went last season. 2 separate deals, though, correct?
The trade for Castle and Dionisio.
Yes.
Those are the moves that brought those players to Windsor and vice versa. Willett right side. He's got a goal tonight. Pierre into the corner. Spitfires trying to get something going here. Yaronin. He's played a lot tonight up the wing, and he chops it out to center. Willett tries to grab a gear. He's going to rim it around, waiting for it to Yaronin. There you see the forwards back, playing some defense on this Dave Cameron-led team. Cameron led the Canadian World Junior team to gold in 2022. He's coached in Austria. He's coached at just about every level there is. Cross ice feed. It's going to come out. Yaronin lifts it by his man, and that's going to be an ice. Moves it along to the near side. It'll be the 67 centering, and a big backhand stop by Costanzo on Lawrence. Back to the point. Sent in, back in behind the goal, Stonehouse. His shot stops, and it'll be Oliver Pierre. Will skate it loose. He's got Christopoulos on the wing. We'll find him now. Back to Pierre. Pierre gets stood up by Mayich, and it'll be Brady to come away with it. Stops, moves it to the Spitfire blue line. Cristoforo there. His pass doesn't connect. Second opportunity, and it'll be the Ottawa 67s taking it away. Now keep an eye on the clock. 7 minutes left. And you see the 67s kind of regroup back into their own zone whenever they have to. And the Spitfires going to have to force now to get the equalizer.
Well, the 67s have still just held them to 1 shot in this period.
Jacob Millette down the wing. Millette get on the forecheck. Smythe spun off the puck, but it'll be Mayich to gather it up. Spitfires take it from him now, too. Smythe in the backhand will move it to Gerwan. He'll get it up the wing. Morneau just inside his line. Moves it for Greentree. Greentree up the middle. Hit the post earlier in the period. Inside out on Yules. This one off a leg wide of the nets. Eichler down in the corner now. Morneau covers up.
Strong side to Christopoulos, who was ready. The Spitfires have their second shot of the period. The 67s have not lost when leading after 2 periods, a 5-0 record. Likewise, the Spitfires have not won when trailing after the second, 0-6 in that situation this year.
Well, we can see they've battened down the hatches here in this third period so far. We'll see if the Spitfires can find a crack. Smythe behind the net. 3:50 to go. Costanzo still in the crease. We'll see if head coach Jared Smith pulls him early to give the extra attacker. That one's going to roll right in on Donoso. And he's going to move it along for Mayich. Smythe circles behind the net. Cristoforo, the lone man here, sends it back towards the goal. Goes off a leg into the corner. Chopped up the wall. Gerwan there, couldn't clear. Now the second opportunity, they'll get it out. Comes to center. Gerwan back the other way. Will lift it right in on Costanzo. Had that bobble around there. We'll move it to his defenseman, and now Carson Woodall forced back by Stonehouse. Woodall up the wall. Nobody there for the Spitfires. Lifted back into the corner. Ottawa just happy to keep it down below the dots and kill that clock. We're less than 3 to go now. Spitfires down by 1. No scoring in the third. There's a shot blocked. It'll be Christopoulos. Moves it to the middle, and the Spitfires are here for the Spitfires. The Spits win it. Cristoforo down the wing. Nobody there for the Spits. They'll try to get it back. Cycle it down for Millette. Millette watched by Pinelli. They got the extra attacker. And they'll get it in there. Net is empty. Mayich bumps his man. Greentree goes down. The Spitfires in close quarters, and now they'll find some open ice. Dionisio looking short side. That ramped up off a stick, and Pierre couldn't hold it in. Less than 2 to go now. Spitfire still the 1 shot on goal in the third period. They'll need at least 1 to tie it up. That's going to be collected by Smythe and behind the net. Millette gets to him first. Ottawa happy just to keep it along the boards. Fans, big crowd here tonight, 5,200. They want to see an equalizer. Bank back for Dionisio. Moves it for Cristoforo. To Dionisio, tees it up. Shot goes off a leg into the corner. Greentree banks it to an empty corner. Hustling to get to its Mayich. On the backhand, gets it to the line, held in. Quickly moved to Pierre. Pierre looking in front of the net, off a leg. Cycled back in behind the net, Pinelli. Off a skate. Spitfires collect it, and it comes out to center. 1:10 on the clock. Dionisio forced back by Stonehouse. They move it to Pierre. In tight, the Spitfires can't gain the line. They'll try it again. Cristoforo back. Less than a minute to go here. Dionisio. He'll carry it over the line. Into space for Millette. Millette, bottom of the circle. His shot blocked. It's loose in front of the net. Now comes to a near wall. Into the corner. Greentree. Heavy shot, hit the post earlier in the period. 36 seconds left. Comes to the point. Dionisio keeps it alive. Now sends it in on goal. Christopoulos, or rather Millette in front of the net. Back for Dionisio. Cocked and ready is Cristoforo. Back for Dionisio. Fans want a shot. There it is. And oh, so easy save. Dionisio and Cristoforo won by the 67. Smythe. Clearing attempt is blocked. And now Gardner happy to keep it behind the net. Spitfires collapse on him quickly. Now it'll be the 67s up the wall. And Gardner out to center. And that will be dumped in right out to Barless, and he'll tuck it home.